Hey guys, welcome to progress video number 8. So to start this one off, I thought I'd show you all a quick trick, or what I like to do when I'm actually buying my soda ash and buckets of sand and all that stuff. I just bought this world out, so that's why everything's empty right now. But say I had a full inventory right now, what you can do is, I'm just going to go ahead and buy some pineapples, kind of like fill in for it. So what I like to do is, normally you would go over to like the deposit box and individually right click all, but here's what you can do. Go to the bank, boom. Hit deposit all, and then just go up to your coins and then right click all but one coin, and it's just so much faster. Like, I don't know, me personally, I don't like to like click, like you'll have like 3 different items, you have to like right click deposit all of them. I think it's easier just to do it all at once and just withdraw all the coins. So pretty cool trick. If there are any of you Iron Man out there having to do this too, it's just something to make it a little easier. Okay guys, welcome back. So I've actually spent a decent amount of time with the charter ships, and alongside buying like the seaweed, soda ash, and buckets of sand, I also bought buckets of slime, just for later when we do prayer. When I had like inventory, I like to buy some of those. So let's see what it turns out to be. Okay, so we got a decent amount. We got 372 sand. I still need to collect my 40 from Bert today, so I'm going to go do that. It's going to make it about 410. 416 soda ash plus 545, so that's hitting right around 1,000 of that, honestly. So we're doing really well in the soda ash. Getting buckets of sand really isn't that hard, because what I can do is you all can see like these leftover buckets. This is basically from the buckets of sand we already used up, so I can just take those to the sand pits and do that for a while if I need to catch up and balance those out with the soda ash. Alongside that, we have some buckets of slime, so we got up to 407 of those for in the future when we do prayer. And prior to this, when I had extra space, I'd also like to buy pineapples too. So I bought like a decent amount of those just for when we do super compost and stuff for farming. But other than that, I think I'm going to go take a break from this and go get some mining levels. But first, a farm run. Okay, I got Arams as the tunnel, so I'm just going to loot this quick. Okay, death runes are good. Nice stuff. No items, but hey, needed the recharge of runes. Alright, next chest. Pretty much the usual. Okay, first chest of the day, let's go. Nothing new. Alright, next chest. What do we get? Okay guys, welcome back. So I'm actually going to get started back on Slayer. It's been quite a bit since I've actually done Slayer, and I really just need to finish this elf task and work towards the 70 defense, because we're actually really close. So I'm going to get this done and finish this. I think we only have like 30 of these left, and then we can see if we can get some good tasks and some clue scrolls. Okay guys, so I went ahead and gathered all the crystals that I had out of my bank that I got from the Letia elves, and I'm going to go ahead and charge these up. Let me see how to do this. Yes please. I know they're pretty cheap. All of them. How much is this going to cost me? Oh yeah, that was... Is that it? Okay, so that was literally only like 3k for that. So nice. So now, what that did, these teleport crystals basically take me to Letia, but after doing the, is it Roving Elves or Mornings in Part 2? Okay, one of those. After completing Roving Elves, you only get one of these, so now we have like a ton of them, and they have 3 charges each, so getting back to Letia in the future for like fruit tree runs is not going to be a problem at all. I'm going to go see if I can finish the rest of the task over at the elf camp, because I think those elves might be easier, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. You're so lucky there's not a bank near here, man. You be mine. Alright, well finally this dreaded task is done, so let's go get something hopefully more entertaining. Alright, Keldar, I have like 150 points for canceling tasks. Just, give me something good. Okay, so I brought my Void Top and Bottom for some Mage Defense, so hopefully that negates some of the damage. I'm so pissed that Kaldar gave me this task, but anyway, if things just go completely south, I'm just going to put on my Proselyte and we can just prayer flick the rest of the task. So hopefully now that we got a Slayer helmet, last time we had this task it was slow as shit, so hopefully it can fly by at this point. Okay guys, so I actually used to like really hate this task because just like their drops are such shit, but having this Void on, I've actually been like tanking quite a bit of the damage, so I'm probably just going to make it like a 2-trip task. I'm probably still going to use the Proselyte and Prayer and use Mage as Prayer as long as I can, just to get a couple more kills in. then just rebank and do it. But one good thing about this task, just despite how bad the drops is, the death runes are actually really nice to be getting because, as you guys probably saw back when I was doing barrows, I was running like severely low on death runes because those are always being used up because of Ivan's Blast. And not all the time you're going to be able to sustain the amount of death runes you have just because the barrows chest sometimes just won't give you any. So it's nice to have some I'm getting from this task. I'm probably going to end up having to buy some anyway from like the mage arena in the Willy, but that's not too bad. We're getting some nice death runes right now. Hey, there we go. 61 Slayer coming in, and I forgot to tell you all earlier, but I also got 69 defense as well. So, not a new combat level, but one more level and we can wear Barrow's armor, finally, so that's what's up. Good levels coming in. Hey, there we go. 70 fletching coming in, guys. So now we can finally make some yew longbows. So as you all know, I'm basically using fletching as my source of money for miscellanea and just any other thing that I actually really need to buy. So now that we finished those, I'm not going to waste like any bowstrings or flax that I've used to make them into maple longbows. I'm just going to wait and get some more yew logs, and then once I cut those into those, I can use the bowstrings on those so I can get some more money out of that. So I'm thinking what like a reasonable goal would be just to get like enough money in the meantime until we start doing like better money making things like air battle staves. But for air battle staves to be an effective money making method, I need to have a good starter cash stack, and to do that, I'm going to do that through fletching and alking. So I think yew longbows would probably be the best method for me to do that. So I'm thinking probably like 3k yew longbows, somewhere in there, just something to AFK alongside, you know, me just doing other things, so it's playing on my main or just doing something in the meantime. But just passively, I'll probably be doing this just so we can make money, because I do need to increase this cash tag just a bit, just so I can actually make miscellanea as good as it can possibly be, so we get the most resources that we possibly can each week or each day, whenever I collect it. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do now. And other than that, I'm just going to be working on mining and crafting in the meantime. Obviously, we'll get some crafting XP from the bowstrings that we'll make from the flax, and that'll help towards the 61 goal for looter diplomacy as well. Hey guys, what's up? So I want to tell you all real quick that I'm actually gathering all my secondary ingredients for Herblore. We finished farming all the irit seeds that I got, so that came out to be 339 of those. So I got plenty of Eye of Newts, but I'm going to go run by, I forget what store it is. I think you might have to go to Brimhaven, but basically they sell water packs there for like really cheap. So I'm going to go there, get like a ton of water, vials of water, so I can make all these potions. We're going to see where those attack potions get me. I also bought some more chocolate bars so I can go ahead and use all the Harlanders we have. And I know we have some surplus potions somewhere else in the bank. So I'm going to get those, make all those into energy potions. And then I also might go to Waterbirth or that crafting guild spot where I can get Snape Grass. And I can go ahead and make all my prayer potions as well. And we can see what Herblore level that gets us. Okay guys, so I just spent some time getting some vials of water, and I think that's plenty for now. Most of the secondaries are really easy for me to get, like Eye of Newts are easy to get in bulk, and same with the chocolate dust. However, Snape Grass, there's only a couple ways I can think of getting that. One, I can go to the crafting guild spawn, Rex to the crafting guild, and just keep picking those up. But I think the smartest thing for me to do right now, and this will help in the future too when we're making like just surplus prayer potions. As y'all probably know, the best place to get Snape Grass is on Waterbirth Island, right? Because there's so many spawns. However, banking is kind of a problem because there's not a bank in Relica. So my alternative to doing that is probably, I think I'm gonna knock out the easy Fremennik diaries real quick. All the requirements are like extremely easy. No quests are even required. It's just all stat requirements. So I think I'm gonna go knock out the easy Fremennik diary just so I can use Pier the Seer as a bank deposit box. That way I can bank my Snape Grass in bulk, and making prayer potions now and in the future is going to be a lot easier. I just realized another thing too, guys. Actually, this is actually really good that I'm doing this right now, because in the future, we're pretty close to having lunar diplomacy requirements done. And after that quest, once we can actually use the Waterbirth Island teleport, Snape Grass is literally going to be so fast, and we can just use Pier the Seer to deposit real quick. Even at that point, though, I guess I could use like a dueling ring and then just like teleport to Castle Wars Bank and then just go back to Waterbirth. But I don't know. It's just a thought, but that's pretty good that I'm getting this out of the way now. Okay, I think this is the last one. There we go, and the easiers are done. So now we actually have access to the bank deposit box in Relica. So now we can finally collect some Snape Grass. That was actually a pretty quick achievement diary, so I should expect it from the easy ones. But anyway, let's go get some Snape Grass. Pretty sure this is going to give me an Herblore level from this. Nice. 48 Herblore coming in. Super anti-poison potions. That's actually what I wanted to mention, because super anti-poisons I'm going to really need in the future for Slayer, right? So I need to split up kind of like what I use my Irates on, because most of them I'll probably make it a super attack, but I'll also have to make super anti-poisons for the future for like cow fight tasks when I do the Guardians and just other stuff, mainly Slayer related. But I think should definitely make some of those, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, guys, so I've actually gathered a little bit of snake grass, not too many, but just enough to kind of like make us any like Raynars that are going to be in the future. So let me go ahead and pull those over here. Yeah, I only got like 83 of them because I'm not going to have too many Raynars in the meantime, and that's the only thing I'm going to be using snake grass on is to make prayer potions. So now that we got our chocolate dust, snape grass, I even have some limport roots for when we start making super strengths in the future. We also have our Eye of Newts. The last thing I do want to get, like I said earlier, we are going to be using some of these Irates to make super anti-poison potions. So to do that, I need to get some more unicorn horn dust. And to do that, I think I'm going to kill black unicorns in the wilderness. I know you can do that quest, Tower of Life, and get the unicows, and that's a good way to get them too. I might try that later, but just in the meantime, I'm probably just going to get some unicorn horns, bring a looting bag, and just try and get some in bulk for now. And later on, I might think about doing that. We can compare the two and see how they work out. Okay, so I've just finished filling up my looting bag and collecting all these unicorn horns, so I think that's going to be enough. I only wanted to really do one trip just because super anti-poisons are going to be important, but they do last a while for the things that I'm going to be using them for. So I'm going to go ahead and just probably finish off these 3 here my lobsters are, and then we can finally go make all the potions and see what we get. Alright, there we go. We grinded up some unicorn horn dust. So I'm just, like I said, I'm probably only going to like keep the placeholder and make 52 super anti-poison 3-dose, and then I combine those with the GE to get all those into 4-dose, because I think that'll last me for a while. But other than that, I think that's all the secondaries. We got chocolate dust, we have snape grass, we have Eye of Newts, limports for later on for super strength. I can't remember if that's 55 or 56 herbal, one of those. And finally the unicorn horn dust. So let's make some potions and let's see what herbal level we get. I'm hyped. There we go. So I've made them all to unfinished potions, kind of like organized it so mouse keys can make it a lot faster. So I need to pull the Eye of Newts down here too. I'm going to make the super anti-poisons first since we only have 52 unicorn horn dust, and then I'm just going to use the rest with the Eye of Newts to make super attack potions. Finally, the Herblore XP is racking in. Yeah, 49 Herblore coming in. Look at those beautiful super anti-poisons that we're making real quick. So could we unlock anything? Nope, that's awkward. But anyway, let's keep going. I'm liking the XP. And another level coming in for us, 50 Herblore. We can now make fishing potions. Don't know if those are going to be any use to us. But good level coming in. Can we snake 2 more for the super energies?
Wake up.
I don't know. I feel like if we do get 52 Herblore, it's going to be really close. Anti-poison super mix. Man, I don't know about mixes. Like, what are they even used for? Like, I don't know of anyone that ever makes mixes. I know mithril dragons drop mixes, but I don't even know. Like, they're just kind of like one of those like dead items you don't really see around. But anyway, let's see how many Irate potions I have left. I think it's somewhere like around 170 or so. Okay, so we got like 161 left. So let's see if that can get us to 52, and we can indeed make the super energy potions. If not, it's not a big deal. We can always farm some more Vantos and get some later, but let's go. Alright, here we go. We actually had more than enough to get it. So there we go, boys. 52 Herblore coming in. Now, I'm just want to discuss for a second how good this level actually is. So with super energy potions, there's so many benefits to them. Mainly, I do have normal energy potions right now, and they actually heal 10% of your run energy, but super energy potions heal twice that, so you get 20% per dose. And let me just kind of go over some like benefits of this right now. So one of those, basically for questing, speedrunning is instantly just insanely easier now. Normally I would have to like pack like a good like 6 normal energy potions, maybe even more to get through a quest, but now I can literally half that, get away with like 3, maybe a little more if it's something like Desert Treasure. But as I discussed in like a earlier episode, I didn't really want to do quests like Desert Treasure until we unlock super energy potions, just so I can speedrun them and just so they're a little more tolerable. Now, another good thing about energy potions, super energy potions, sorry, is that they're really good XP. And let me actually go into my bank real quick. I'll show you all. I have 96 that I can now clean, so I'm going to go ahead and clean those in a second. Other than that, I have about 40 Avanto seeds to plant, Avanto, however you all want to pronounce it. And that's going to turn into just a lot more. That's around the same amount that we had with the Irate. So it's probably going to turn into like a good, including these, probably around like 400 Avantos, which is going to turn into so many super energy potions once we actually get done farming those. Now, the last thing that I can think of, besides Super Energy Potions being really good Herblore XP, especially with the amount that I'm going to have, the secondaries are also really easy to get in bulk. They're not as easy as like Eye of Newts where you can like buy them in store, but it's the Mortmire Fungus. So, I don't obviously haven't done Desert Treasure yet, so I'm not going to have the Kirill teleport or the Canifis teleport spell yet. So what I'm going to do for my alternative to that is the same I'm getting to Barrows. I'm going to use my Draymond Staff to go to the Canifis Fairy Ring, which is literally right next to the swamp. So I'll take my Silver Sickle, go over there, and just get as many Mortmire Fungus as I want. Probably stock on Dueling Rings just so banking is easier too, and just keep repeating that process and getting a lot of Mortmire Fungus. So now that is just an insane level to get. I'm going to finish off these super attack potions to go to Cantham at the GE. And yeah, that's just an awesome level to get. Nice. Man, I remember when you had to manually decant each of these potions, man. It took so long. You just had to withdraw, do your whole inventory, and just keep going. But now, right-click, decant. There we go. Now, obviously, we're going to have some couple just kind of like weird dosings every now and then. But as far as the Fordos, that came out to 22 prayer potions, 38 super anti-poison potions, an absolute shit ton of super attack potions, which is going to be amazing for Slayer. And obviously my energy potions, which in the meantime I'm going to be using for quests or barrows or whatever I'm going to use them for. But I thought you all might want to see what the potions came out to be. I'm going to organize these into like a good tab. Right now this is kind of like an herb tab. I might combine it into like just an herblore tab and put all the potions in here too and make it look nice. But I'm just going to keep them here for now. But that's pretty good. That is a lot of super attack potions, and that is going to last me a long time. Same with here with super anti-poisons. Like I said, I'm not going to be using them, but for very specific tasks like Cow Fight workers or guardians or whatever I'm doing. But when I do use them, that's going to be a nice amount to have, even when we have DKs. So like I think I've mentioned this before, maybe not, but I do want to do DKs at some point, maybe on Dagannoth tasks. And we can see if we can get a Berserker Ring or something. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing Prime or Supreme because they would just destroy me instantly. I don't have good enough armor or stats for that yet, but it's just Solo Rex. I think it's doable, so we can try that out later on. But other than that, I think I'm going to go do some more mining or crafting for Lunar Diplomacy. I might hit up the charter ships just to get a couple more supplies, but other than that, that is some nice progress. 52 Ublor, man. Okay, boys, so I just finished a farm run, so before I get back to the Lunar Diplomacy requirements, I'm going to take a small break and see if we can break the dry streak at Barrows, because we're on like a 22 chest dry streak right now. We're not killing RMs, though, so that might be contributing to that, but as soon as I get a Magic Short Bow, I think I'm going to start killing him. I might start killing him sooner, but we'll see. Well, let's go do some Barrows. Hey, nice level coming in. We just got 70 magic off Varax while we were at Barrows. I'm not sure what that unlocked because I just missed it because we were under attack, but that's an awesome level coming in. That's one thing I was excited about doing Barrows too. It's basically like free magic XP, and that is basically like really important for me right now because the higher magic level I have, the more lunar spells that I have access to, and especially at 77 when we get Super Glass Make, crafting is going to be so much better. Okay, and chest I can't remember. Whew. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Alright, and next chest. Alright, next chest. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Okay, the death runes are awesome. I will take that. Needed some more. Alright, Barrows chest, what do you got for me? Okay, death runes are okay. Alright, there we go. Next chest. Let's see. You're joking me, man! What? Oh my gosh, that did not just happen. Jagex, what did I do? What did I do to deserve 3 of these things, man? Oh, I'm actually pissed right now. If it's another half key, I'm gonna rage. Okay, it's not a half key. Alright, next chest. Give me that spear. Okay, the death runes are awesome. I'll take those. That moment when you run out of fire runes and Guthin heals on you multiple times, you're trying to melee it to death. Woo! Isn't Barrows fun, boys? Alright, Barrows, are you going to reward me for the efforts of meleeing Guthins? No, you're not. Alright, next chest. Yeah, pretty gross. Alright, next chest. Man, still on the dry streak. Alright, next chest. And awesome death runes. I will take that. And the next chest. Well, the rune supply is good, but whew, this dry streak, man. I'm in the fucking desert. Okay, probably the last Barrows chest of the day, so let's see if we can get something good. Okay, the death runes are awesome, but whew, we got some trolls in today with those loop halves, and yeah, I think it's time to take a break. Hey guys, welcome back. So I just wanted to show you all, I did a couple more stuff with the charter ships, and I'm up to 748 sand, 627 soda ash, as well as 744 seaweed, which that's going to be around like 1,300, 1,400 soda ash once I break all those down into soda ash. As far as sand goes, we're coming up on the 1K mark, but once again, I have buckets over here that I've used previously for buckets of sand, so I can take those to the sand pits if I need to kind of like balance those out again. But I'd say we're getting pretty far up there. I probably don't need to do much charter ship buying more because I'm going to get crafting XP from bowstrings that we're going to be doing with the U-logs that I'm going to cut. And that's going to give excess crafting XP to get 61. So I'd say here in a bit, probably hit 1,000 of each. I know I'm already over that 1,000 mark, but once I hit 1,000 sand, probably make those into molten glass, make some more glass orbs. And if that and the bowstrings get 61, then that would be awesome. I'll tell you all something I actually really do like about Motherlode mining, and it's the gems that you get. Like, I've probably gotten like a good 15 to 20 just games, necklaces, and dueling rings just from the gems that I've gotten here. And that's just awesome for like barrows or clue scrolls or whatever you're doing. So instead of like going to the gem trader and actually buying them, you actually get a pretty consistent amount here. Hey, there we go, another mining level we can scratch off. So I'm kind of like getting each of these mining levels just done like whenever I kind of feel like it. Mining is one of those skills that I can't just do all in one sitting, so like every time I'm like somewhat in the mood to do something AFK, I come here, kind of scratch one level off, and that's how we go. So I'm going to do that a couple more times. I might stay here a little bit longer just until it's time for me to collect the rocks again, but until we get to that point, yeah, I'm going to stay here, and after that, I think I'm going to go do some Slayer. You know, I was waiting for this drop from Infernal Mages, but yeah, that's pretty cool. We don't have the white ones just now. We have the dark ones too, so nice little drop coming in there. Well, I just missed the recording as usual, but hey, 70 hit points coming in. Sadly, I didn't get to actually see like the visual indication of it, but hey, nice level coming in. I like it. Yes, finally I got the lava battle staff as a drop. So I don't know about you all, but like whenever I like alch something, I just love wearing this thing. Like even if it's, you know, it's so much better than that staff of fire, man. You actually have like lava. I don't know, something about it's just cool. Glad I got that. I'm gonna be using that in alch in the future. All right, Calder, what's it gonna be? Fire Giants. That's actually a good XP task. I will take that. And there we go, boys. 70 defense coming in. So we have now finally, at long last, unlocked some Barrows armor. So now we can actually wear that Guthan's plate body that we've been sitting in the bank. But more importantly, I think from Barrows, if I get like a Thorax plate body or like any defensive armor, that's kind of what I'm more after right now, because the best defensive armor that I have right now is Rune. So if I can get like a Thorax plate, even DH plate, something like that, Varak skirt, anything along those lines, we can now wear it. Awesome. Bit of a trek over here, but give me that charged diamond staff. So you guys know that dry streak I'm on, right? Well, I have a theory, and this is kind of how things work in RuneScape. If you go on an insane dry streak, like longer than you should have, then it's going to get to the point where you get like back-to-back-to-back-to-back items, so why not start now? Never mind. Yeah, I would love a Varak skirt right now. Woo, that's not a Varak skirt. Alright. Okay, I like the death runes, that's okay. Alright, next chest coming in. Okay, that's a stockpile of death runes. Okay, I don't even care. That's good. Okay, guys, so I think I'm actually going to conclude the video here. I was actually really determined to try and get at least one Barrows item during this progress video, but we just couldn't do it. I think it was actually on the 9th Barrows chest that we got that Guthan's plate body, and we're now on chest 50, and we haven't gotten a single other piece of actual equipment other than those 3 loop halves that we got, which was just, in my opinion, not an item. Those are just trolls, so kind of sucks there. But anyways, I'm going to end the progress video here because I'm pretty sure it's coming up on 20 minutes. But anyway, I'm going to keep doing Barrows as well as Slayer. Slayer I'm going to kind of keep doing just so I can get broader fletching as well as just training my stats. I want to get them to like 70 plus. The good thing is we got 70 defense, so any armor that I get from Barrows I can actually wear. So like Thorax, Plate Body, Darox, Plate Legs, anything like that would be awesome to get just for like the defensive requirements. Because like I said, Rune is like the best defensive armor I have right now, and I'd like to get an upgrade for when we do like DKs and stuff, because I'm going to want that extra defense so we can have longer trips and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm going to end the video here. If you watched this whole video, man, I appreciate it so much. I will see you all next time, and I'm going to go back to Barrows. See y'all.